So before leaving work today, Jasmine insisted that I stop to get her a Sprite drink. And I got to thinking, what is a Sprite drink anyway? Lemon and lime flavors. And I thought, why not create a lemon and lime cookie? And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Coming up next. Hi, I'm Diette, and welcome to Turtles Tasty Treats, where we make baking from scratch easy. I'm really excited to share with you this lemon lime cookie recipe. This cookie is going to have a nice lemon cookie, and inside it's going to be filled with lime goodness. With a few ingredients, a little time, you too can make this tasty, refreshing treat. The ingredients that you will need for the cookie dough are 1 cup of unsalted butter, 1 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, 1 tablespoon of zested lemon, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 2 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, and 1 teaspoon of powdered food coloring. For the sugar icing, you will need 1/4 cup of granulated sugar and 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. For the lime filling, you will need 1 cup of unsalted butter, 4 1/2 cups of powdered sugar, 1/3 cup of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon of lime zest, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and 1 teaspoon of green food coloring powder. To mix my ingredients up, I'll be using my KitchenAid stand mixer fixed with my paddle attachment, a large bowl, a whisk, and a spatula. Now, I'm going to go ahead and set my oven to 375 degrees. We're going to begin by adding our butter to our bowl. Next, I'm going to add my sugar to my butter, and I'm going to go ahead and cream the two together. Let's mix it up. Taking my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of my bowl. I'm getting the bottom too. I want to make sure that the sugar and the butter is well incorporated together. Let's mix it up. Now I'm ready to add the eggs. And one way to make sure that you're not fishing for eggshells in your batter is to break your egg open in a separate bowl. Now, I'm going to add my egg to my cookie dough, and I'm going to go ahead and fully incorporate this 1 egg into my cookie dough. Let's mix it up. Now for the egg yolk. What we're going to do is crack open our egg, let the egg white fall out, and just move the egg yolk back and forth. Now we're ready to add our egg yolk into our cookie dough. Let's mix it up. Now I'm going to add the lemon juice to my cookie dough, and let's mix it up. Now it's time to add the salt, baking soda, and baking powder to my flour. With my whisk, I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. Now I'm going to take my yellow food coloring powder and I'm going to add it to my flour. Let's mix it up. Now I'm ready to add my flour to my cookie dough mix. I'm going to add a little bit at a time, mixing it up in between each time I add the flour. Taking my spatula, I'm going to scrape down the sides of my bowl one final time. I want to make sure that everything is well incorporated together. And let's mix it up. Next, we're going to prepare the icing sugar. So I'm going to take my lemon zest and I'm going to go ahead and add it to my sugar. Taking my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and mix it all up together. Taking my ice cream scoop, I'm going to go ahead and scoop out some cookie dough. I'm going to scoop it into my sugar, and then I'm going to go ahead and roll it all into the icing sugar. Next, I'm going to take my cookie dough ball and I'm going to place it on my parchment lined baking sheet about 2 inches apart. In order for my cookies to still remain flat while they bake in the oven, I'm going to place my thumb on top of each one of my cookie dough balls. In order for my cookies not to spread in the oven while they bake, I'm going to chill my cookies for 20 minutes. It's time to make our lemon filling. I'm going to go ahead and add our butter to our bowl. Next, I'm going to add our heavy cream. And let's mix it up. Now we're going to add in our powdered sugar a little at a time, mixing it up in between each time we add our powdered sugar. Taking my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of my bowl, making sure everything is fully incorporated. Let's mix it up. Now to add the lime zest. Let's mix it up. Now it's time to add our lime juice. And let's mix it up. Last but not least, the green food coloring goes into our mixture. Taking my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of my bowl, mixing the bottom up so that I can make sure that the color green is through and through. Just like a turtle. Now I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to just remove all of the lime filling off of my paddle. Now we'll set our lime filling aside and wait till our cookies are baked and fully cooled. Now that my cookies have chilled in the refrigerator, I'm ready to bake them off for 9 minutes. Now that my cookies are out of the oven, I'm going to let them cool on the baking tray for 5 minutes. Now that my cookies have cooled on my baking tray, I'm ready to move them to my cooling rack where they're cooled down completely. Now that my cookies have completely cooled, I'm going to take each cookie and I'm going to flip it over. Taking my ice cream scoop, I'm going to go ahead and scoop out my lime filling and I'm going to place it onto 1/2 of my cookie. Now taking the other half of the cookie, I'm going to go ahead and smush it together. And now it's time to taste our tasty treat. Ooey, gooey, yummy, lemon, lime, wonderful, tasty, refreshing treat. I'll see you in the next one, and subscribe for more.